Hello and welcome to Titanium Talos Tarot, and today I'll be doing a how to strengthen your intuition video. Now this is for anybody who watches this at any time, anywhere, whatever else adjective you want to add to it. The way I work for these videos is that I first get an idea, then I let it percolate in my mind for a couple of weeks, and I write it out. Actually, I write it out. I learn more when I write, so that's what I do. And I, like I said, let it percolate in my mind, and then the week arrived, I generally share the information that came to me intuitively. That is an important part that I needed to share. Now, I first want to thank you for all your views, your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your comments. I love comments, and thanks to all that you do on this channel, my channel is growing. So thank you. I would not be here if it weren't for you. Thank you so much. Now, we all have an intuition, and it's key that we learn how to use it. So check out the video I post today on Mondays to figure out how to strengthen yours. I talk a lot about different ways of strengthening your intuition, and today is no different. And we always have an array of possibilities to choose from. So if you don't like what I say in a reading, you can pick. Well, actually, you're not tied down to whatever I say. You decide for you. So when you decide, all you need to do is pick from all the abundant possibilities that exist for you and to work towards it. Now, with that being said, my gorgeous collective, let's get into the content. All right. So today's method of strengthening your intuition is to connect with your source, is to connect with your higher self, is to connect with your all-knowingness, like the source. That's how to do it. And it is very interesting that once you open the door just a tad bit, it's like it opens wide. I'm not saying this to be like, ooh, be careful. No, I'm saying this that if you're interested in opening up your intuition, just opening up a little bit, I feel like if you open it up just a tad, the universe will help you by coming towards you, or your angels and guides, or what have you. Okay, so it's like you open 1%, they'll do 9. Type of thing. They'll help you along your way, is what I'm trying to say. I know it's coming out a little awkward and a little weird, but I'm trying to say that your guides and angels want to help you in this process of figuring out that you are an energetic being living a human experience. Okay? And now, what I wanted to mention is that when I started out, I think I've mentioned this before, but when I started, I started by feeling awkward and not knowing what was going on and being like, this is new. Should I be aware? Should I be afraid or something? But it slowly but surely died down, like the anxiety died down, and I got used to my abilities and all those things. And the farther I go into understanding myself and understanding my connection, the more I get in close to what my angels and guides are trying to tell me. And I find that super important for anybody who wants to do this work. Now, when I started, I would only connect. I'm going to share one little bit with you guys. I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before. I don't know if I talked about this in this perspective specifically, but when I started connecting, because the title that I said is connecting with beings psychologically. So when you can tap into the matrix of the universe, and yes, I did use the matrix, when you tap into source energy, and source energy sends you information, you can basically be psychologically connected to people and figure out what they're feeling and all those things. at the start, I could only sense that when the people I was connecting to, were feeling strong emotion towards me. Sometimes it was good, sometimes it was not necessarily what I wanted to know, especially in some cases. But, as I move along in along my way, I am realizing that the connection people are creating with me, or like on the fifth dimension, the way that they're communicating with me psychologically, not necessarily knowing that they're doing it, is becoming more refined. Meaning, instead of feeling strong emotions anymore, I can feel slightly more refined in emotions. Like lately, I've been feeling it when people are a little less happy or more subdued. I mean, when people think of me, I know they're thinking of me, which basically everyone can do. If all of a sudden in the middle of your day, out of nowhere, you have the idea of someone else, that could be a sign that they're thinking of you. That's generally how I can tell that, okay, if my thought prior to me thinking of them was not in relation to them specifically, I know that they were the one thinking of me. But if I had like a train of thought and that they were at the end of that train of thought, that's my sign that I was the one thinking of them. If that makes any sense. And something else that happened like last week was that I connected with a pet. Actually, it happened a couple of weeks ago, like 2-3 weeks ago. All of a sudden, I had spent some time at my uncle's, and his pet, well, my cousin's pet, his dog, thought of me in like the middle of the day, being like, where is she? At least that sense. That's what I got. And I got that from him. Last week I had to look after a dog, like take care of a dog at like noon. So I also, she came to mind out of nowhere, out of the blue. I'm like, okay, so, and her name is Layla. So Layla was thinking of me. See, my uncle's dog is named Sky. She was thinking of me 2 weeks ago. Now Layla was thinking of me last week because I need to go feed her, which was interesting. It's interesting that I'm connecting with animals now. So when you go down this path, things start opening up slowly but surely, because don't forget, animals are also living beings too. They also think, they also connect to the 5D. Maybe not the same as we do, but they also think of us as well, which is important to note, that animals are also living beings and souls as well. So all this to say, your intuition is a muscle, okay, that you can strengthen if you so choose. And the awesome thing is that more you strengthen it, the more information you discover. Like I mentioned, first I would get strong emotions, then I would get like less intense emotions. Then now I've started to connect with animals, which is awesome. Yes. The next thing I would like to do, I'll let you know if this happens, and I think I'm starting to, is to connect with people I have never met before. I might have like seen, but that I never physically met before. Now that would be awesome. And once I figure out if this is completely what I'm doing, I will let you know, because this is like mind-boggling. It's like, woo, what? This is awesome. So my gorgeous collective. This is the message that I had for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous collective, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.